back to my channel. So today's video we're going to be a little bit more open. In today's vlog, this is going to be the most open vlog I've ever filmed on my YouTube channel, but I think it's important that it's talked about because I know it's not talked about enough because I definitely didn't hear about it until I was actually like diagnosed with this. So it's kind of like a life update because I don't know if I don't think I've ever actually talked about this on camera, so definitely going to be a little bit of a life update. And then there's probably like a few story times that are going to like pop up, but if you want to hear those story times, comment down below because I'll give them to you. But in today's vlog, I'm definitely going to be talking about a lot. So the first thing we're going to talk about is anxiety. I know a lot of people have it. I think the majority of people have it. It may not be as like big of a deal to some people that it is for others. I know for me, myself, I definitely knew I had it at a young age. Like thinking back on it now, I know I had it at a younger age. A very, very young age. Like I'm talking 5. But I wasn't like introduced to it. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know about mental health. I didn't know like anything of that. Anyway, just mental health just wasn't something that was talked about a lot when I was younger. So it wasn't something that I knew about until I was probably a freshman in high school. And I know that sounds like absolutely crazy to a lot of people. So I was 14 when I started high school. Today it's just gonna be like mental health kind of a chat. Because I know a lot of people struggle with it, struggle with mental health and anxiety. I feel a lot of people struggle with anxiety, and I know that's a main thing that I struggle with. It's actually gotten a lot worse since last year. But before last year, I knew I had it. I just knew that I knew how to manage my anxiety and how anxious I was. But I think a lot of people that don't know, if you don't know about anxiety, it's a lot different for every person. But for me, I definitely fidget a lot, and you'll probably see that in a lot of my videos because I'm very anxious like all the time. The weeks that I don't film and like you guys don't get videos are the weeks that I'm at my absolute worst, and I'm not gonna film because I didn't feel that it was necessary to like be able to talk about it, because I had talked about it. I don't want to just put it out there until I was personally ready to talk about it, and now I'm actually like pretty ready to talk about it, so that's why I'm making this video like right now. Like I'm finally ready to talk about my anxiety and talk about what has helped me to get through it. I do know the root. I don't know, like, I guess I really don't know the root cause of it. I think a lot of it's family issues from when I was younger, so it definitely like probably, I know it started when I was younger because I know I had so much anxiety, and like when I told my best friend for 16 years, I've been her friend for 16 years now, we're more like sisters. When I first told her about it, she was like, oh, you mean like you finally got diagnosed with it? And I was like, yeah. I said it took long enough because like I'd known I had it like forever, and it's something that like I know isn't talked about enough. I don't want this video to be super long because I know like the video I just put out today is going to be super long. Actually, it is super long. It's like 28 minutes. It's a 30-minute long video, and I don't want my videos to be like super long and boring, but I definitely think that this is something that needs to be touched upon because I know a lot of people don't know about it, and I know that when I was younger I didn't know about it, and I wish I would have, because I feel like if I knew about it then, I could have corrected the problem. So like now that I'm older, I don't know how to correct the problem. Like I'm 20 right now, and I've had it since I was probably like 5. So I've gone my whole life with this anxiety and stress, and like I get stressed very easily because my anxiety can go like from low to high in a matter of 2 seconds. And I know that sounds like, I don't want people to like be like, oh my god, like I feel so bad for her. Don't feel bad for me because I'm handling it my own way, and I'm putting this out here not for someone to feel sorry for me. I'm putting it out there for someone to be notified that like yeah, this is a real thing and this is what goes on in some people's life. So, but the last year has taken me on a roller coaster ride. Last year was in December, right before Christmas. Was when like it hit the hardest, and when my anxiety just, it got to the point it was completely out of control. There was no controlling it anymore, because like I couldn't take control. I can't take control over something that just like happened and it was somebody else's fault. It wasn't really, I was just kind of there, and it kind of just hit hard, and it like hit home. That's just kind of like how I feel about it. I definitely learned a few things from watching Matt Sturdiolo's video when he was talking about anxiety. I do think that journaling probably would help me. Never done it, never tried it, didn't feel it was a thing for me. I kind of just try and cope with things in my own little way, and it's probably bad to say this, but my way of like taking control of something is completely, or like managing something is more like shutting everybody out. Like I went through a phase where I just didn't talk to anybody. I didn't associate with anyone. Like my friends text me every freaking day, all the time, checking in on me. And now, but like back then, they would just text me just to text me, and I'd be like, I'm not talking to you, I'm not texting you. And then they'd be like, oh, well, what's wrong? What did I do? And it's like they didn't do anything wrong. They felt that they did something wrong, but they really didn't. Like it was all just me coping my own way, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. So like, we'll start off with what happened to make my anxiety start, and like how I kind of coped with it as I was younger. So I would say my anxiety definitely started when my parents got a divorce, and then after that happened, it was kind of just, I saw my dad whenever, he decided to show up, and then now I don't see him at all. I haven't seen him in years. I haven't seen him since I was 14, and it was like right after I turned 14. So not long after I turned 14 was the last time that I saw my dad. So I don't have anything to do with him. I don't text him. I don't message him. It's kind of just, he's non-existent to me. And that's just how I feel about it. Like, I have a father figure in my life. Yes, I have one of those. I just don't have, like, and again, don't feel sorry for me in the comments. I hate people who do that. Now I'm in a whole new position because my mom came in here and just talked to me for a little bit. But, when I was younger, it was easier for me to cope with things, just because, like, to me, it didn't exist. But, like, now that I know it exists and, like, there's things that I can do to help it, I would definitely be doing those things. But I definitely will probably start journaling a little bit more, because, not even a little bit more, like, I've never journaled ever in my life. So I think that's something I might start doing to maybe kind of help calm down my anxiety, because it's been at an all-time high for a month now, and I'm not happy about it. But anyway, don't feel sorry for me in the comments. Like, just don't. I'm a normal person going through normal human things, so to me, it's like everyone's got something going on with them. It's just the people that talk about it that it's happening to. So that's when it all started, I think. And then it got to a point last year. I want to say it was last year, but heck, it could have been 2 years ago because I can't get my years straight. But I'm pretty sure it was last year, because I know it wasn't 2021, because that was the year I graduated. So I know I didn't. Anyway, basically, I had gotten into a relationship with somebody. I'm not gonna, like, put their name out on the internet. And I'm not, like, if they're watching this, fine, watch it, because they know they've written them wrong for doing what they did to me. But anyway, they basically put me through a little traumatic incident while I was at work on my lunch, and we worked at the same place, and it became like a whole big ordeal. And I'm so glad I got out of that relationship, and I'm so glad that I'm not dealing with that person anymore, because I think learning that I guess you could say the hard way, definitely put me at this thing. Now I know, yeah, I know the difference between someone who can just put on a face or whatever. So that's what made my anxiety worse, was being in that relationship and kind of just going through what I had to go through. I'm not going to talk about it, but I haven't gotten sad in God knows how long. But I will thank God for that every day, because that's just something that I definitely am happy about. I thank God for things that not a lot of people, I feel like not a lot of people do thank him for. So I thank him for everything. I thank him for my life. Just being here is a big thing for me. And but yeah, I do think that also this channel, I'm starting to kind of notice a big change in my content and what you guys, I don't have this big following or whatever, but I feel like if people would actually, I don't know where I want this content to go. I don't know what I really want this channel to be. I kind of just put out whatever, whenever, even though I literally have a full-on schedule, because that's today. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can. Oh, I think I can zoom. Can I zoom in? Oh, shoot. Well, I was zoomed in the whole time. But anyway, this is my schedule. I post every third day, so the first is erased, but the first was an edit day, the second was a post day, the third is a film day, edit day. Today is a post day, which I just posted. Tomorrow's another film day, but I'm filming again today. Because I felt that this was super important to talk about, and I feel like there's not enough communication. This channel has definitely I can't talk. This channel has definitely taught me several things about life, I would say. Because I feel that I feel I've learned a lot since starting this channel, because when I first started this channel, I actually started not on this channel. I started on my family channel, which this channel has definitely taught me a lot about, content and creating. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers on this channel. I gained more subscribers on the other channel, which they still watch that channel, but they don't know that I created a new channel because I didn't film anything. I kind of just shut that one down and kind of just created my own, because I feel like for that channel, it was more of it was a family channel, and my family didn't film for anything, so it was kind of just me on that channel. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to take a break. I'm going to stop doing YouTube altogether. I did end up stopping YouTube. I didn't film for YouTube at all at that point. It had been a year. Yeah, a year. Oh my god. That's crazy to say out loud. It had been a year since I'd last filmed. And so I kind of took a few videos from that channel and posted them on mine. So that's why the Vlogmas ones were not around Christmas. They didn't come out around Christmas. Because I literally just deleted them off that channel and posted them on this one, which in my head back then that was a good idea, but in reality it wasn't. But I never filmed the video stating that I created a new channel. This is my new channel. I wasn't going to be on the family channel anymore because the family channel isn't my channel. I don't edit for that channel anymore. I don't film for that channel anymore. I don't post for that channel anymore. I don't do anything with that channel. I'm only on this channel. This is my channel. This is the channel that I will continue to be on for the rest of my life. I'm hoping for. It'll probably change throughout the years because as we all develop and change and become different people, we're naturally, our whole life is going to change around us. So this YouTube channel is just going to change with me as I change and as I just become different. But I thought this video would be a good video to just film and get all my thoughts out while I still had them fresh on my mind, because talking about stress and anxiety and mental health just really is like an awareness to some people. Some people don't know that. But I'm also going to try and make this a little bit of a life update because I could not make an entire video as of right now just about anxiety. I just couldn't do it. So this video started out as like a mental health awareness. It's going to move into now more like a life update, or what I want to share with the internet about my life. Because this channel is going to be like a life channel. So I'm going to try and film a lot. But as you see my schedule here, I went over it a little bit yesterday. But it's literally film, edit, post, film, edit, post. So I'm trying to film a lot more so I don't have to film 2-3 times a week. I can film a whole bunch of videos as they come to my head. So I don't like to write videos down. It's kind of like just, I don't feel like writing them down. But I am going to try and get into journaling. Like, I'm trying here. The people that are subscribed to me want to be subscribed to me, and they subscribe to me to listen to me do this type of video. But I think that's all I'm going to talk about in this video, just because it's going to be, I'm trying to make my videos a lot shorter in time span, because lately my videos have been 20 to 30 minutes long. And I'm also working on my editing skills, so that's another thing. So I actually use 2 editing softwares now, so I don't know if you can tell in the last few videos, there's a lot of editing going on in between those videos. I mean, you guys probably can't see because I smoothed it out a little bit more. But if you watch a video from, like the video I'll post this one, or the one before this one, if you watch any of those, the past like 4 videos, and you watch my very first video I posted on this channel, you can tell the editing skills are just completely different, because I've upped my game I want to say upped my game just a little bit. New room tour will be coming out as soon as I can get my room situated. It's just not situated enough for me to just sit here and film a video about it, because it looks like crap right now because I got stuff everywhere. Switching rooms is one thing I absolutely hate, but I love being in this new environment. My only complaint about it is I just don't sleep. But I think that's pretty normal for me, so I'm not going to blame it on the room, because it's pretty normal for me not to sleep. Kind of just since September, when I stopped working my full-time job and started doing YouTube, that kind of just sloped my sleeping, but it's because of the incident that happened. So I'm going to go ahead and see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.